Hey, my name's Tom.
And I'm Lewis.
And we're from a town called Bournemouth in Dorset, England. We've been friends about 18 years or so, and I think over the years we've had musical projects and interests. But back in 2011 we decided it was time to create Bowen Pounds and take a stab at things as a duo. We've been off the radar the past few years. We did make a demo back in 2011. Since then we've just been practicing and refining our writing skills. I think recently we decided it was time to create the EP, get busking, gigging, and really get ourselves out there.
I think so. Stage, we all know, what happens. It seems we've chosen our fate. We've chosen our fate.
So the songs that we write are either stories or reminders of experiences that either of us have had, and all of them have some sort of meaning or importance to us, and that's why I think the songs last themselves, because if they didn't have any meaning to them, then the songs just wouldn't last, and we just feel that we wouldn't want to play them anymore.
Insane, there's no way I'm gonna outrun you, no way I'm gonna outrun, no way I'm gonna outrun you, no way I'll outrun you, you cast a spell on me. You My Woman is about when you want something so bad you start to see it everywhere you look. It's about a girl and a specific experience, but it's also, well, it's more a reflection on my state of mind at the time.
Redemption at first appears to be a song about lost cause and has really quite a doom and gloom vibe about it, but then as the chorus comes in, quickly becomes apparent that it's a song about accepting responsibility, working together and not shifting blame onto other people.
Bewitched is about accepting things you can't change and about dealing with that realisation.
Out of Reach is about a specific incident, but overall it's more about obsessing over someone. And no matter how badly they treat you, you always feel like you're coming back for more.
Say goodbye to redemption. We constantly bite the hand that feeds. Say hello to destruction. It's so close that I find it hard to breathe. It opens up the exit. It's there for a whole world to see, and we won't stop and stare.
So the songs have come a long way really since our live demo that we recorded back in 2011, but I think if anyone listened to it now, they would agree that they're quite unrecognisable.
So we've been writing songs for a while, and I think it's different pretty much every time you do write a song. Generally though, we start by writing the lyrics, just because this way, as you're writing the lyrics, you kind of get an idea of how you want them to be sung, so it helps with the music side of things. Then it's just trying to kind of match the guitar and bass to that kind of sound you're after. And then a bit of back and forth between the two to tweak them to get the song. Occasionally though, you have a really good idea for a tune and you kind of just match the lyrics to fit it. But majority of the time I think we start with the lyrics.
So the first thing that we recorded was the guitar and bass. This was recorded with a click track, which is quite difficult to work with because it's such a basic version of the track that we had to come back to it a few times to make sure we got the basic structure of the song right.
After that we did the drum and percussion, ranged from some programmed drums to more interesting instruments like rainmakers and guiros. It was quite a fun part of the recording process, nothing too serious or anything to get too precious about.
So the next part of the recording was laying down the vocals. At this point all the tracks were sounding quite full, and when you get to singing makes it a lot easier when you've got the track's backbone in place. This was definitely the hardest part of the recording stage, as obviously it's the vocals and it's one of the most important parts, so you want to definitely get that right.
So the next thing we did was just go back and forth, tweaking things, changing things, just making sure everything sounds right after all the other layers have been added. At this point we actually noticed that You My Woman was recorded too slow. So we basically started again with it, completely scrapped it, started fresh. So it was the first song we worked on and the last song we worked on.
Finally spent a while mixing and mastering the songs. Basically it's just tweaking the volumes and making sure the general feel of the song is right. It's definitely one of the longest stages of the recording process because it's hard to know when to stop and say that you've done enough work. But I think we're generally happy with how the song's turned out.
Don't say goodbye to redemption. Don't constantly bite the hand that feeds. Don't say hello to destruction. Give space to allow yourself to breathe. Make sure they close off the exit. It's there for the whole world to see. We won't stop and stay.
It's been quite an experience recording the mission. Unfortunately it's taken a little bit longer than we wanted to, just because it's been hard finding time to get in the studio. But it's been a really rewarding experience, and I think we're quite happy and really proud of what we've accomplished together, especially now we've got the end result and you can see that our hard work and time has paid off.